Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Long time no speak. Look, here I am again filming a video. So today I've got a video just based on this look. I give you two lip options, a nude and a red. I've obviously gone for the red. This is just my quick go-to kind of what makeup I carry with me in my handbag when I don't do my makeup in the morning but need to get ready at work for me to go out of a night time after work. So this is my quick go-to look, which is basically a winged eyeliner and a nice lip. Like I said, you've got two lip options in the video, so if you like what you see and you like my face, just keep on watching. First I'm going to start with a primer. So we've got Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer, and just going to pop it on my hand like that and then rub it into my face. Okay, now my hair's cleared back and I probably look really scary. We're going to move on to foundation. I've been using the Real Techniques Beauty Blender. It's quite comparable to the actual Beauty Blender. This is the one I normally carry around with me in my handbag when I do need to do my makeup on the fly. And I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is the matte and poreless one, and it's in the shade 110, which is the porcelain shade. I am quite fair. I've got a lot of redness in my skin and down my chest here, but I am quite fair. So I put the foundation straight onto the Beauty Blender and just pounce that all over my face. Now that I look extremely scary with my face all paled out, it looks like it doesn't match, but I'm quite warm, so my chest is looking a bit red, but it does match my neck here. I'm going to conceal. So for the blemishes, and any scarring on my face, I will use the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and my shade is in Vanilla. And then for underneath my eyes, I got this concealer the other day actually, and it is the RimmelMatch Perfection Concealer and Highlighter 2-in-1, and I am in the shade probably Ivory or Fair, yeah, Ivory. So what I'm going to do is get my NARS concealer first and put that on the areas that require extra coverage, which is mainly my cheeks here. That's where I get my most scarring and blemishes, and a little bit around my nose. And then I'm going to let that sit and kind of dry a little. Letting it sit there means it will thicken in consistency and therefore will cover a little bit easier. So while I let that happen, I'm going to get my under eye concealer and illuminator and just pop some underneath my eyes and on my eyelid here and on the inner corner. It is a bit of an illuminator as well, so it is good to highlight. Obviously it's hard to highlight skin that's fair, but if you're a darker complexion, this would be good for you as well. It's quite handy with a little brush on the end of it. Now I've got my war paint on. I will take my Beauty Blender again and just pounce that underneath my eyes here to blend out the concealer. And before that has time to really set, I'm going to get a little brush like this one. It's a bit dirty, but like this one, and with my face powder, which is the MAC Studio Fix in NC15. I'm just going to take a little bit on that brush just to help avoid creasing and pat that underneath there. Now we've given the face concealer time to kind of set. Just going to pounce that on my face I'm going to blend that in now. And then again with my MAC Studio Fix, I will go ahead and powder my entire face. This will also add a bit of coverage, but not a lot of powder because you don't want to look like a cake face. Now that all the powders are on my face, I will go, now that the powder is on my face, sorry, I will go and set my face to make sure it's not too powdery I'm going to use the Skindinavia Moisture Lock Makeup Finish. So just a few sprays of that on the face. Okay, so now that everything is dry, normally I don't contour or anything like that or highlight when I'm on the fly, kind of in a rush or doing my makeup at work. I do like to warm up my skin though, because I do look really kind of plain and plain blank canvas at this point in time. So I do normally carry a brush like this with me. This one's quite dirty, but it's old and it's well loved. But like an angle brush and a bronzer. Today I'm using my Nars Laguna bronzer and just this angle brush from Sigma. I'm going to place that kind of on my cheekbones, in the area that you would contour as well, on my temples, and then a little bit under my chin here. Just to give you some dimension and some, so you're not just one plain colour. So okay, bronzer's on. This is what I normally do just to get my face sorted and started. And yeah, so that's basically it. So I skip the contour, I skip the highlight and all that kind of stuff, just because I don't want to carry that much makeup with me in my handbag when I need to go out after work if I need to touch up. I normally am too lazy to do it in the morning because I don't like waking up, so this is basically what my face will look like when I go out. Next, moving on to eyebrows. Obviously it's clear that I have red hair, so I do try and fill my eyebrows in with a red based product or a warm based brown, or I will mix red into my brow colour. So it's kind of really hard because there's not a lot of kind of makeup companies that will sell, or especially like ones makeup that you buy from the supermarket or from Big W or from like Chemist Warehouse. There's not a lot of red type eyeshadow pencils and all that kind of stuff, so I do try and fill my brows in with something red based. And for this, I haven't actually got the product that I normally use, that I would use, what I would carry around with me, but so I'm just going to do my eyebrows like I normally do. So I've got this Z palette here that has all these eyeshadows, and I'm going to go in with this colour right here, which is called Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek, and this is basically the colour I fill my eyebrows in with. Starting with this little angle brush by Arbonne. It's probably my favourite brush ever. I've got the Cocoa Bear colour on my brush, and I'm just going to draw a line on the top of my brow like that, just following my natural shape, and underneath as well, and start filling in from the centre out. Okay, so we've got the back half of our eyebrow filled in. Again, sticking to the theme of doing my makeup quickly or doing it where I'm not at home with just sufficient space or time really. I don't really do a structured brow. I don't normally have the time to do so, so I try and just get the shape sorted, and then when it comes to the front here, I will just bring the colour in ever so slightly and feather it so it's not too harsh. Like so. Next, these are two products I always carry with me. It's a brown pencil and a black gel eyeliner. This is the, what is this? Maybelline Colourshoww Crayon, Khol, and the colour is in Chocolate Chip. You just need any product basically that you can apply your eyeshadow, your gel eyeliner with. And this is the Rimmel 001 black gel eyeliner. So I've got a gel and a pencil. I buy a brown pencil firstly because I can use it in my brows. I can use it on my eyes if I want to, just to for a softer look, but I do also use it as a tool for the black. So what I'm going to do is get my gel on my pencil like that, just like that, and run that in my waterline and tightline my eyes as well. Then we end up with something like this. This is the very, very initial messy stage of having my eyeliner done. I basically carry black eyeshadow with me everywhere I go, and this is no exception. So I normally have in my handbag this, what's it called? Face of Australia Colour Max eyeshadow palette, smoky eyeshadow colour it's called. And what's good about these is it was cheap. I got it from Priceline, so if it breaks it doesn't bother me, but it's got all these colours here. Most importantly, we've got a matte black just here, and our handy old sponge tip applicators, and if you can see the tiniest little mirror here. But the whole point of this is I've got colours for an eyeshadow look if I need to, but the most important thing, like I said, is this matte black. Obviously we've got a gel eyeliner in our waterline at this point in time, and we've also got our sponge tip here. So what I'm going to do, and what I would suggest you do if you do like wearing black eyeliner and want it to stay there all night or all day, whatever you're doing, is get your sponge tip applicator, or a brush if you've got a brush. I don't mind the sponge tip applicator. Put it on there, and then you literally just run it in on your waterline. Next up is the winged eyeliner that I do, and this product goes with me everywhere. It's either in my makeup bag that I take out with me where I do my actual makeup, or in my travel makeup bag. It is everywhere with me because it is my holy grail winged eyeliner product. So it's the Physicians Formula Eyebooster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner Serum. And basically all I do is do a nice winged eyeliner. So I'm not going to taunt myself by trying to get it perfect on camera, so I will go do that and then I'll be right back. Okay, winged eyeliner is done, and now it's never going to be perfect, and I have accepted the fact that my makeup is never going to be perfect because skin is not perfect and my eyes aren't the same size or the same anything, so this is just what I have to deal with. In saying that though, we will move on to mascara now that the winged eyeliner is on, and I do carry two with me. It might be a bit much, but I do carry two with me. I've got the Revlon Bold Laquer, and I've got the Great Lash mascara. Because I'm not wearing false eyelashes, which is what I normally do, I feel like I really need to accentuate my eyelashes somehow. So what I do is I do carry the eyelash curler around with me too, so I clamp them at the base, the middle and the top, just to get a nice really curved eyelash like this, instead of something that just goes straight up like that. I apply this one because it's got the fibres in it, and fibres will help gather and make your eyelashes look longer. And then I do apply the Great Lash one because it's just a really good mascara, and it's got a smaller brush, so less room for error. So I apply that top and bottom basically, and yeah, that's how we do. So just bear with me while I do that. Now we are almost done, and I'm going to give you two lip options because that's generally what I always carry with me, depending on my mood. So the first lip option is a nude. So what I've got here is Essence Lip Liner in Soft Berry and Colourpop Lippie Stix in Cookie. Starting with the lighter lip option, I'm going to line my lips. Then I'm going to go in with the Lippie Stix in Cookie, which is quite light. I'm going to apply that on the inside of my lips and just blend it all together. And that's what the nude lip looks like. So I still like to use the darker lip liner for definition, but the lighter lip, obviously, or the lighter lip colour, just kind of makes it chill and casual. You know, I'm at work basically when I'm doing my makeup like this, so it keeps it professional as well. Or the other option is a red lip, and this is obviously a lot more dramatic, a lot more nighttime. This is a lip I would switch to if I had the products with me after I left work, or halfway through the day. I would keep them in my handbag basically and switch to the red lips. So what I'm wearing on my lips is the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick, and this is in Unicorn Blood. And the lip liner I used is Colourpop Lippie pencil in Creature. So it's a bit darker than the Lippie stick. I'll just show you here on my hand. This is what the pencil looks like. And this is what the lipstick looks like. So they are similar in colour, but the liquid lipstick is definitely a lot lighter than the lip liner. So again, great for definition, great for really lining your lips and really bringing the focus to the lips. Obviously the eyes aren't too much there, just a winged eyeliner, and that's why you do kind of want a statement lip if that's your thing. Otherwise, go for the really enjoyed, liked the way I look, like the look. If you have any questions or anything like that, just leave a comment down below. I'll leave a list of products in the description and a place to link and find me. All my social media links will be down the bottom. So otherwise, I think I'm done for the night. I'm glad to have another video up. If you guys liked it, please comment and thumbs up and subscribe. It really mean a lot to me, and I will hopefully have videos up every week. Otherwise, that's it from me today, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye!